Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me on today's video. Today I will be cash stuffing this week's paycheck, which is $653.04. If you are new, welcome. My name is Alex. I'm a single mom to one beautiful daughter named Savannah. She is 11 years old and I'm 32 years old, and we live in the state of Wisconsin. I'm currently saving up for a house. I'm an independent contractor. I shop and deliver groceries to customers, so if you're a gig worker, you can probably relate to my budget. My paychecks are very inconsistent, and that is why I love using the cash envelope system, because it helps me budget out each week's paycheck, helps me stay on track, and honestly, this method has helped me save the most amount of money so far. So I hope to inspire others to try out the cash envelope system if you have not yet, or just make a budget plan in general. Alright, so let's get started. This week's paycheck is $653.04. I'm setting aside 15% of my paycheck. I do this every single week, and it goes into a savings account for a house. So 15% of this week's paycheck is $97.95. That leaves me with $555.09 this week. After that, I have to deduct my bills, which is $288 per week. So after that, I am only left with $267.09 this week that I can technically spend. So this was just my budget plan, and I'm just going to use this information to stuff this week's paycheck. Alright, so I'm going to start off with my wallet that I use every single day. I have an envelope for credit card, just so then if I do need to use my credit card, I can stuff the cash in here. I'm not in any type of debt or anything like that. I just like to have this so I can make sure that I take note of what I'm spending, and so everything is accounted for, if that makes sense. My envelope is currently empty, but I will be giving myself $20 this week to spend. Groceries has a leftover $10. I am going to add in $40 this week, so then I have $50 that I can spend on groceries. Eating out is also empty. I will be adding in $25 this week for eating out. I'm giving myself just a tad bit more money than usual because we plan on going to Olive Garden. Family Fun will be getting $10, and this envelope is also empty. Household has $2, but I don't really need anything, so I'm going to leave that empty and just keep that extra money in there for when I need it. The Beauty has $4. I won't be adding anything into here this week. Savannah's Clothing will be getting $10 this week. I did buy her a couple of things. She currently has 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, $67 in her clothing envelope. Clothing for me is empty, but I will be adding in $10 into here. Savannah's envelope, this is everything for her besides like clothing. I mainly use it for school stuff and then also books. So she currently has $19. I'm just gonna add $1 in there to make it an even $20. She still is going through a lot of her books. I tend to get books for her at Costco, and I bought like a ton for her one year, and she's still going through them. And in addition to that, she's bringing home books from the school library, so she has quite a lot of books to go through, but it's just going to be nice to have this $20 in here for when she might want a new book soon. Savannah's Entertainment will be getting $10. She currently has 5 in here, So now she has 20. And this envelope is just for her if she wants to go out with a friend, then, you know, she has extra money in here for that, you know, outside of our family fun envelope. All right, that's everything for my wallet. Next up, I will be filling up my secondary wallet. I just keep this guy at home and pull from when I need to. Gas, I will be adding in $58, so I will have $100 in here. All right, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100 will be in gas. Vehicles, I added the remaining amount of money that I had left of my paycheck, so I am adding in $33. So vehicles now has 1,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 800, 810, 11, 12, 13. So $1,813 in vehicles. I really want to get this back up to 2,000 when I can. Time off and bad work week still has $1,000, and I will not be adding anything into there this week. Electronics still has the $1,200 in here for a replacement computer for my daughter when she needs a new one. Won't be getting anything this week. Dental and medical is at $0. Won't be getting anything this week. Birthday is empty. Will not be getting anything this week. Gifts is also at empty. Will not be getting anything this week. Holidays is currently at $5, and this will not be getting anything this week. And then next up, my travel binder, I will be adding in $40 into vacation. And that is because I missed last week because my paycheck was kind of low. So adding in $40 into there. Vacation has 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 520, 40, 60, 80, 85, 86. So $586 in vacation. I like to add $20 in here per week so I can reach $1,000 at the end of the year. Last year, we just used our vacation money on season passes for Six Flags, so that's actually what we will be doing this year, technically. So, and I think we'll just keep saving and figure out what we want to do next. The last $10 is for my daughter. She gets $10 per week for chore money. She currently has 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, $46 in her wallet. And then lastly, I did get $6 cash tip from a lovely customer, but I realized that the 6 is already filled, so I can't really stuff this savings challenge, so I'm just going to keep this $6 and roll it over into maybe next week if I get some extra cash tips. Obviously, like, I mainly work for tips, honestly, but all the tips I receive electronically through the app, so it is kind of, rare to receive cash tips in person, so I just like to put it in my savings challenge, and that's kind of what I've been doing. All right, you guys, well, that pretty much wraps up this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great weekend, and thanks for the comments and the likes. I'm a small channel, so it really helps my channel grow. Thanks so much. Bye.